In this video, we're going to be installing an operating system called Linux. For anyone that doesn't know, an operating system is basically what makes your computer work. So examples of operating systems are Android, Windows, Mac OS, and etc. So why are we doing this? Most computers you work with will be using a variation of Linux. To start, we'll just navigate over to this link here, and I'll post a link in the description. So we just want to execute the command under the install the Windows subsystem for Linux heading. So we'll copy that and we'll navigate over to the Windows bar, and we're just searching for Windows PowerShell. And once you get down to Windows PowerShell, we want to run it as administrator. And this is important, you will need to be administrator to run this. Next, we just paste in the command we copied and hit enter and let that command run. Once that's finished, we then go back to the web page and we scroll down to the heading install your distribution of Linux. Now, these distributions are basically just different variations of Linux. If you're starting out, the differences will be subtle and you won't notice them, so it doesn't really matter which one you install. For the purposes of this video, we're going to be installing the Ubuntu, the second one on the list. So we'll just click on that link and it'll navigate us over to a new web page. And then we just click this Get button, which will open up the Windows App Store. And then from here, we just click Get again, and we then install the app. Once it's finished installing, we then want to launch this. So we can either do that with the launch button you can see in the App Store, or you can go back to the Windows key and look for it in your start menu. It will be in recently added, or you can just scroll down to the letter U and you'll see Ubuntu, and you can just launch it from there. On your first launch, it will do some installation, and once it is finished installing, you need to create a username and password. So this username and password will work in exactly the same way as your username and password when you log onto your laptop. So you just give it any username, in this example John Doe, and then enter a password and retype the password. And that is it. You have now successfully installed a Linux distribution.